We had just finished dinner, drank a couple of bottles of wine, talked about the old days, and suddenly he came around the table and bent down toward me. He gave me a long hug and told me that he thinks that I'm cute. I remember I leaned my head to the side and he started stroking my neck. He said he's really attracted to me and that he thinks I'm attracted to him too. I pushed his hands away and just got up from the chair. I remember being both surprised and just irritated with him. I thanked him for the compliment, but I told him that I didn't look at him that way and that we were just friends and nothing more. After that, maybe just a few minutes later, I started collecting the dishes and brought them to the kitchen to wash them. He followed me in and put his arms around me, and he was holding me quite tight. He said that I want him, and he pushed his hips against me, and I told him to stop. I told him that I'm not interested in him that way. I tried to say it friendly so not to make him angry. I figured it'd be easier to get rid of him that way. I was about to ask him to leave, but he came at me again. He pushed his hips against me and put his arms around me. I pushed him away and told him to stop. His face turned red and he got really angry. I was scared, so I walked down the hallway and he followed me. He asked me why I had invited him there. I just looked at him and said, I want you to leave. This is all wrong. But instead of leaving, he grabbed my arm and dragged me to the sofa and pushed me down. This is when I began to understand what was actually going on. I told him I didn't want this. I asked him to stop. He just held me down. I started crying, he started ripping my dress, and he pulled off my underwear. I tried to hit him to get him away, but he just held my arms above my head. I remember him pulling down his pants, and this is about the last thing that I remember. I tried to kick him, and then he penetrated me, and he did it several times. I don't know how long it was, I just wanted it to be over. And when he was finished, he just put his pants back on and left.